Oh, hey guys, didn't see you there. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today I'm actually announcing my first video shout out, so congratulations to the winner today. If you do want a shout out on my next video, make sure you have given this video a like, a comment, and if you are not already subscribed, then to subscribe. Today I have for you 10 tips for lasting happiness. Believe it or not, happiness takes practice. It takes unlearning bad habits that can be detrimental to your health and learning new ones. Tip number 1 would be to be mindful of what you eat and drink. Make sure you're drinking enough water, but also make sure you are not low on anything. Being low on certain things makes it harder to combat things like anxiety and depression. Some notable mentions that I take in order to stabilize my mood would be vitamin D, magnesium, probiotics, vitamin C, and ashwagandha. In probiotics, I just use apple cider vinegar and ashwagandha. My green tea actually has ashwagandha in it. So yeah, some other mentions that I researched about would be vitamin B3 and 12, omega-3, folate, iron, chromium, and L-theanine. And just make sure you're eating all your fruits and veggies, and if you don't like it, then make it in a smoothie. You can make a spinach smoothie so bomb, I promise you. Tip number 2 is journaling. It helps you spill out what's in your head in order to dissect your own emotions and issues that you are going through. It can also help you keep track of your triggers during your ups and downs in your life. It's a great way to look back on yourself as we grow into better people. It also is a great way to de-stress and reflect. And it is an amazing way, or healthy way actually, to let out your emotions. Tip number 3 would be daily gratitude. I try to write 3 things I am grateful for every day at the end of the day. Studies show many benefits, including lessens anxiety and depression symptoms, shifts the heart rhythm, increases heart rate variability, increases resilience, increases empathy and compassion, increases social connection, improves physical health, and lights up the brain's rewards pathway. Tip number 4 is meditation. Again, it has so many long-term benefits. It helps control your anxiety, reduces stress significantly. It practices mindfulness, which gives you a more positive outlook on life. It enhances self-awareness, lengthens attention span. It may reduce age-related memory loss. It may help fight addictions, in which it gives mental clarity by redirecting your attention. Improves sleep, helps control pain, decreases blood pressure, and improves emotional intelligence. I personally use Headspace, and there was this little analogy skit of this guy falling into a hole over and over, and how practicing noticing the hole can help us not fall in. Tip number 5 is having a clean space. Even this one is hard for me sometimes, but decluttering and cleaning your entire room, I can guarantee if you've never done this, you probably have a lot of things in your room that are pointless, can be given away, sold, or thrown away. As Marie Kondo said, if it doesn't spark you joy, then it should be tossed. The same goes with your laptop, social medias, your phone. With less stuff and a clear space, you will have more space, more clarity. You'll be spending a lot less. There are fewer distractions, fewer things to care for, fewer things to clean. It can help you feel less anxious and guilty about the clutter in your home. Tip number 6, working out. Working out reduces stress, improves mood and mental clarity, and as they say, runner's high, so you release endorphins that energizes your spirits. It will lead to an increase in motivation, focus, and learning. It brings on a sense of control over your well-being, and it can stimulate rest and relaxation. Tip number 7 would be to take a break from social media. If you find yourself comparing your looks, your life, or just find some parts to be toxic and stressful, then you should really take a break. You won't be missing anything important in those few hours, trust me. Instead of taking a 30-minute break and going on Instagram or Twitter, maybe listen to a podcast or a book or a YouTube video, just anything positive that helps you learn, that can help you actually de-stress instead of stressing over a post or comparing yourself, if that is something that you struggle with. A lot of us are actually addicted to getting the dopamine hits from notifications or just multitasking, and we do build a tolerance of dopamine, so the less dopamine that you get, the less you'll need to be happy. Tip number 8 would be to get out of bed. My therapist once told me that your bed actually feeds the depression and anxiety. Instead, maybe find a hobby that keeps you from sitting and scrolling through your phone. Maybe a book, but sitting on a different spot instead of your bed. Tip number 9 would be to spend more time in nature. Studies show that being in nature reduces anxiety, fear, stress, and increases pleasant feelings. Exposure to nature not only makes you feel better emotionally, it contributes to your physical well-being, reducing your blood pressure, heart rate, muscle tension, and the production of stress hormones. Sometimes I like to take my food outside without my phone and just sit in nature and be present and mindful and thankful for the food that I'm eating. Tip number 10 is actually a plus because I combined like 5 things in one, and it would be to know your self-worth, don't take anything personally, do not hold on to the past, do not fuel in drama, do not complain about things that you can't change, do not worry about what others are thinking, just do you, boo. Okay, so I know that was a lot, and no one is perfect at all of these, but whether you practice all of them or you practice one of these, I hope you are able to improve yourself mentally, long term, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.
So you were telling me like you really